Hello, friends. Jimmy Butler fed up with the Timber Pups, specifically Karl Anthony Towns. Before we get into it, like this video, subscribe for more free, unfiltered sports content. So there was a report a while back from the Chicago Sun-Times' Joe Cowley, been on the beat for a while with Bulls basketball in the NBA, who said a league source close to the situation told the Sun-Times Kyrie Irving and former Bulls All-Star Jimmy Butler trying to figure out a way to play together. More specifically, a league source said that he, Butler, also has no intentions of signing an extension with Minnesota, all but fed up with the nonchalant attitude of his younger teammates, specifically Karl Anthony Towns. That report was published July 3rd, 2018. We have learned so much in a month, haven't we, NBA fans? We have learned that Jimmy Butler is indeed not signing a contract extension. He also sparred with fans on Instagram where he put out this: "One job of a leader is to show the lost ones the way. Every last one of these idiots behind me look hella lost," shaking my head. And then D. Thomas, an unknown, said to him, "So show Towns and Wiggs the way instead of crying about them." This is where it goes down. So Jimmy Butler then tweets, "I don't cry about I'm a grown-ass man. You show them since you have the answers."
You ain't got the answers, man.
Here's what all this tells me. There's drama. Jimmy Butler wants out. So where is he headed? Fansided put this out: Hassan Whiteside, Dion Waiters, and 2 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler and Gorgui Dieng. If this were me and I were Minnesota, I already have Karl Anthony Towns. There is no reason to trade for Hassan Whiteside. Fansided put out another one with Hassan Whiteside. Again, it could be James Johnson. It doesn't matter. I don't love it. Here is one that may pick up a little bit of steam. Let us know in the comments. The Celtics will get Jimmy Butler and an unprotected first-round pick. The Timberwolves will get Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Yabusele. Here's why the Celtics don't need to do this. Jimmy Butler is going to be a free agent next year. This is all in the hypotheticals. I need to make this very clear. There is the bridge that needs to be between team, player, and just the overall realistic value we have to this entire situation. So keep that in mind as we're going through this. The Lakers would get Jimmy Butler for Brandon Ingram, Luol Deng, and a 2019 unprotected first-round pick. I would love that trade, but Minnesota would not take on the contract of Luol Deng, who's getting 18 and then 18.8 in order to get Jimmy Butler. I do not believe. Again, when Jimmy Butler is a free agent next year, would you have dibs? Yes, of course, but you would have to give up Brandon Ingram in the process. There is only one place, in my opinion, that Jimmy Butler should end up. And it is here. Dun, dun, dun. He would go to Philadelphia. Why the F not? Wilson Chandler, $12.8 million. That's a good one-year deal, especially in this day and age. Markelle Fultz, who's going to have a humongous year now that he's fully healthy. Get the hell off his back, all you haters. And then Dario Saric, who could play a few different positions. Here's why this is great. He's like if Wilson Chandler had sex with Megatron. That's Jimmy Butler. Another one that I really like is the Los Angeles Clippers. Because I do think that Jimmy Butler wants to pull LeBron James 2.0, where he could just grow a little bit more, extend his wings in Hollywood. So go to the Clippers before they get moved to Seattle. Tobias Harris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's going to be a flat-out stud for Jimmy Butler. Tobias Harris on a one-year deal. Jimmy, I believe, personally wants to be in Los Angeles. And yeah, you give up your first-round pick this year, who, again, is going to be flat-out sensational in this league scoring the basketball. I did ask all of you on Twitter. Here are your responses. Mike says Jimmy to the Lakers. Well, we're trying to get him there, Mike. And then Cameron says, I'm a Wolves fan. He needs to go. He's toxic. His Dwight Schrute-like obedience to Michael Scott Thibs is hurting the other guys. He works too hard and is so used to the system that if anything goes wrong, he gets torqued. Saying that he's Dwight Schrute to Michael Scott, do we not remember that Dwight Schrute tried to get Michael Scott fired?
Boom. Roasted.
Lastly, this is a Tom Thibodeau strategy. This is like Thibodeau 101. It's Thibodeauisms. He's going to wear out the knees of anybody. I respect the hell out of him. I think he's a great coach. But he does run guys like crazy. Derrick Rose's injuries, were they bound to happen? Who knows? But he left him in too long of a game that they had won against the Philadelphia 76ers. Joakim Noah, flat out healthy, when he got out of it, his knees were gone. He is like the Dusty Baker of the NBA. Leaves guys in too long, let them wear themselves out by running them up and down, throwing out their arms in baseball terms. And then we all know the conclusion. Let us know your thoughts, comment section below, subscribe to TYT Sports.